Hey everyone, welcome back to the new brand series called the World Matrix. So this series is all about to knowing how we trap, who trap us, and why you can't break the trap. So this video is starting to understand what is the main cause, and this video also all about only focusing US core pain point, and you can pretty much relate with any developed nation, right? So I research a lot, and then I just point out 6 or 7 point, and with a sub point, so I can explain a very conscious way, right? This problem is a genuine problem, and we are facing it. And the question is how. So this video is all about. If you want to know, so watch to the end. I'm gonna explain step by step and very easy, like we can grab it. So this is the US, like I research a lot on different type of chatbot or maybe a website. So this is my conclusion. So this is a mental model. It's not an answer. You can take it as a framework or as a mental tools. So I call it's a framework for mental tools or mental model. We'll start with the first point. The first point is like mental fog and overstimulation. So this point is emphasized. Nowadays we are living a digital world with digital devices. So and that's where we cultivate our brain algorithm. I call it a brain algorithm. And when I say algorithm, it's meaning like it's a step by step or it's a process. So that's I call it brain algorithm. So like last since last 10 years or maybe 6 years, we are consuming a lot shit. So that's why we train our brain. So like our brain want a cheap pleasure, a cheap dopamine, so we can get it without doing nothing from this type of platform. So that's why brain understand your pattern, and as a result brain always fried from like TikTok, YouTube, Netflix, games and dopamine overload, because you train in that way, right? So and as a result of all the things, like, at first when something triggering on your brain, and yes man, I got like I want to watch, then you watch it, and then what happened to us? Well, as a result, we can't focus, we can't finish anything. If you start something and that things can't be finished, right? So this is like constant mental clutter. And and, and even though we know we are wasting our time, but we can't stop. So and the question always arises in our brain: why can't I just lock in and stay focused like Goggins or maybe Elon Musk? And this is a genuine question. So this is like it's a mental fog or overstimulation. And I think so if you want to understand details about yourself, so first of all break down your life, what you like, what you feed, and what's your goal. So what you feed, if it's not aligned with your goal, then don't consume that shit. Okay, then second point, it's a low self-worth and confidence crisis. So as my main perspective, to understand what is the core point US people or US user. So this is the thing. So second point is low self-worth and confidence crisis. So like once you watch social media, okay, so social media at some point of time, they make us feel like they are good enough, like we are not good enough, right? And like and then from that things, comparison is starting. The comparison started. So like then we compare constantly, like man, like we kill like our self-esteem, because once you compare to other people, then like we kill our self-esteem. Why is that? As I told you, we cultivate our brain by consuming a lot of things. The more you consume, the like the deeper and the frustrated we we will be, right? So yeah, and like even nowadays, like maybe you are so educated, you have a PhD degree and you have a post-graduation degree, a lot of things, you are so educated. Even smart people like feel stuck, right? Like everybody feels stuck and overthinking, and like I think nowadays people are like they emphasize on overthinking, like not willingly but unwillingly, because of we cultivate our brain in that way. This is the second point. It is like yeah, nowadays I think youth, not youth, I can show you the data. I have another YouTube channel where I post motivational content called Vision Varsity. So I have a data, I have a pure data, like people are watching, not only youth but also 25 to 35 years old. And yeah, so I I'll show you like whatever audience I have. But yeah, this is the real data, and as I told you, I research a lot, then I conclude these things. And so by analyzing this point, then we have then the question arises in our brain. Everyone is building six-figure businesses. Why am I still broke and insecure? Right? This question obvious, like if we watch the lifestyle on Instagram, on Facebook, and on even YouTube, man, then we ask, man, what we are doing? What are you doing, man? Right. So this is the question, like arise in our brain. This is the second point is all about. The third point is, I think, the result of this 2 point, we can get this 3 point. This is the result of the above 2 point. That is lack of discipline and routine. Because once you create a cycle in your brain, so we can't focus discipline, because discipline it's not a word. It's it's every single day, every damn single day you have to do same things, right? And then our brain already we believe like like low self worth, or confidence, lack of confidence. Then just we wake up like we waking up late, not because like we are just lay down, even though we wake up 6 a.m. or maybe 5 a.m., still we are just lay down. So and then what you do in bed, just scrolling. Where? Scrolling in Instagram, in Facebook, in TikTok, lot more things. And that things create like lack of consistency. And yeah, if somebody go to gym, they skipping gym, man, like why should I put my energy into gym? So brain don't allow you to do the things you like to do. But instantly, if you can't get the result, brain just redirect you to the things where you get more pleasure at a very in a very cheap. That's called cheap dopamine. This is third point is all about. And the fourth point, I emphasize a lot: emotional burnout and anxiety. This point also align with the above 3 point. Emotional burnout means, or anxiety, like how people get, like how people gets anxiety, right? How people make, like how people make them in that anxiety and situation, right? So emotional burnout means we spend a lot of time on an average. On an average, people spend almost 3 hours on social media, including Facebook, TikTok, your WhatsApp, or your chat app, all the things. So then life feels overwhelming. Like then including work, relationship, money, purpose. Like you think about a lot, just you are thinking, not doing it. Just you are thinking it, So like yeah, and then like when like emotional burnout and anxiety comes in your life, then what you do to escape this pain or escape to the things, you do very simple things like you watch porn, okay, you watch you do is like you scrolling, right? So because you want to escape the depression or anxiety, I'll show you the in next video or maybe a coming video the data what's going on. So man, like to be honest, this episode like this series is all about understanding the matrix, the world matrix, right? And then and then the funny thing is like now therapy is like now YouTube is a therapy because now therapy is expensive. So and motivation is free on YouTube. I'm saying again, now therapy is expensive, but motivation is free on YouTube. So most of like people use YouTube as a therapy, okay, watching motivational content, right? And the question arises like when you are in that state or in this state, the question arises, I'm tired of pretending I'm okay, I just want to peace and power, right? Man, this is the cycle. So every point align with above point. This is the fourth point is all about like emotional burnout and anxiety. And then 5 point is very simple, no clear life purpose. Like if you are doing nothing, that means you don't have like a strong purpose. That purpose make you wake up early, and no matter what you are doing it what you want to do. If you don't get the result at this time, but you still doing it because you want to prove yourself, not because you don't like what you're doing it, but maybe something you want to do because of like you want to you want to get some reward. It could be financial, it could be emotional, I don't know, but you want, okay. So and then at some if you look at like 18-year to 24-year people or 24-year people, these people have right now they don't have any clarity in in their life. And because without purpose, man, you can't so like you don't know what's your path. So you will be manipulated or influenced very easily. If you listen to shit one social media, your brain easily can be redirected to other things which is not aligned what you want. So so you can change your goal very very faster. So yeah. So and then after like 2 or 3 years, or maybe once you complete your college, then you feel okay, then you get a job, maybe you know 10,000 a year, 20,000 a year, maybe 30,000 a year. So it's called 9 to 5 job, and you feel, oh my god, where is my soul? What I'm doing it, I don't like it, right? So and then if you see Elon Musk or other billionaire or other millionaire, then the question arises, what the hell I'm supposed to do with my life? What's my path? I'm not here to do what I'm doing it, right? So entrepreneurship sounds exciting, and in that statement, in that state, in mental state, if you watch any motivational in entrepreneurship video, Elon Musk, all the billionaire, you gotta be excited, right? And then as a result of this, the second point is craving financial freedom, but lost on how. People don't know. You watch a video, it's okay, right? But you will be craft in 9 to 5 job because that job give you paycheck to paycheck, right? But if you want to start, if you want to start something unique, you have to you have to like bear some pain. But nowadays, to be honest with you guys, pain is very to endure to endure pain is impossible. I think become a billionaire, millionaire now it's possible, but to endure pain, it's become impossible. So yeah, that one is all about. And then 7, you feel alone. I can understand you. You feel alone now, and no strong mentorship or tribe or maybe a guidance. You're alone. Once you decide to start something unique, or maybe your business, maybe it's called entrepreneurship, or I don't know. So if you start, then you feel alone, because at the beginning nobody gonna hand you out. Nobody gonna like is coming to save you. You have to understand, man, this real truth. So and in that time the question arises, I need a squad, the people who push me, not friends who hold me back, right? So yeah, so in short, like in short, American people want fix their mind. Yeah, fix their mind on their day, like routine, discipline, and grow their money, income, investment skill, and then find their tribe, like mentorship, motivation, and live with purpose, not just hype but build. So in short, this is the main problem of us people. So that the things I want to solve with my startup. And as you know, I called myself I'm a bro founder. So my situation is like this. So I can relate, you guys. So don't worry, just start. Yeah. So this video is all about. So if you think this part is somehow help you, like, yeah, not because I'm 100%, but maybe a little bit. So I hope I'm gonna put a lot of episode on this series. So make sure to hope into my channel so you can get things in future. So thank you so much watching